Hello YouTube, it's not Pac-Man building time today. It is a first video for about, I don't know, 6 months. I've been playing a lot of PlayStation recently and I've not been coming out to the garage because it's been cold. Obviously we've got a little lad now who takes up a lot of time, which I enjoy looking after him, so there's no problem with that. It's just the garage has been neglected for a little while, but that's alright. So the CMO is still here. There's a load of crap down there. Publishing is still sitting there. The Pac-Man has moved because you see there's a new machine over here. All Pac-Man bits are on there and elsewhere at the moment. And this machine, you see, is an 18-wheeler Naomi upright. I got this for, what was it, about £100, so I couldn't really say no to a whole machine for £100. Nothing works on it, as in monitor doesn't work, the Sega Naomi doesn't work, but I eventually want to turn it into a I've got the seat and everything, that pedals underneath, all the crap there. I eventually want to turn it into an Outrun 2 stand-up machine, because I'm not a fan of 18-wheeler. It's not that great of a game. I still got the Dreamcast, but already I've got a Outrun 2 style shifter, which will go there somehow, not sure how. And I've also got this for placing, I think there's a horn you can see over there and some buttons, so if you change and start, it'll hopefully light up. There's not much else. It's red like Outrun. There's a guy on UK Vac who does plastic print on, so maybe we can try and get that changed to Outrun. I don't know. It was just something I couldn't pass up, and also I've had to move everything around. So there used to be a desk there, it's now gone, which is why there's crap absolutely everywhere. I've got rid of a lot of it. Still need a day of, well, half a day of tidying through everything, but so yeah, I've got my desk at the moment. Not that I could use it because there's a load of crap on it anyway. So, one of the reasons why I'm doing a video today, first time in 6 months, because I've got another machine just come through the door, basically, or through the garage doors. So there's the old Pac-Man machine, which will get done eventually. Now it's starting to be warmer out here. I will finish it off. I mean, there's bits on there that I've probably not put videos up about with the T-moulding slots. I'll eventually get around to editing all that sort of stuff, but it just needs to be sanded a bit and painted. It's just getting the time, so it will be done. We're not far off. I reckon about, once I start again, a couple of months max, so everything's finished. So this, you can probably see, when we get a bit closer so you can't see as well, you can probably tell by the shape of it what it is. So I've not opened it yet. I bought this last year on UK Vac via the import system we have from the US. RGP, James RGP sorted it out for me. And yeah, if you look at that, if you know your machines, you probably know what machine it's going to be one of 4 or 5, but you probably know what it is. If you look at the bottom. So it's been with him for a little while trying to fix a couple of bits and pieces. So everything inside should work. The cab needs a lot of restoring, which again would I need to do the Pac-Man machine, I need to do the pole position, I need to do the 18-wheeler. It's sort of projects for maybe a year or two's time, but at least it's nice and dry and it's relatively warm in here, so it'll be alright. So I thought we could unwrap this together. I might have to get a knife or something. I don't know how thick this stuff is. Okay, I might be able to do that. So you can probably see up there what it is. And you can definitely see it now. So you might notice straight away on that bezel there's a problem, but I knew that. I paid I think 500 quid for this, which is a pretty good deal. You got to pay 400 quid to get it imported, so it's that grand altogether. But to get a good one nowadays, you're looking at like 1200 to 1300 quid. So I need to clean it, needs a restore. But actually, I have to get a doggy collar, which I never really got. And the fact that I bought this last year for my little Alice one was sort of lucky, because I would never be able to buy it now. Could really do with a knife or something. There you go. There should be, I'll have a look in a sec. There should be something attached with this. I shall have to have a look in a second. It's not there. Hopefully it's attached. Included. Let's look at the back. I'll show you why in a second. Yes. See, it needs a clean, it needs a lot of TLC, but everything's there. It's plywood hab, so it's pretty solid. I'll take this off for here. We'll have a look around it. So there's a scratch you can see on there on the bezel, so I don't know if I'll be able to get that out. It's on the outside, or I get hold of another one from the States. It's not a big issue because it's not in front of the screen, but it is distracting. Joystick's present, not fitted. Buttons are missing, but again that's alright. This is faded, but again it's all, there's a bit down there, but it's all pretty much intact. It's not that big of a deal. Now the coin door is a problem. You can see they put in an incorrect coin door, but it should be. It might be in the back of the machine. When I bought it, it was in, I got a Donkey Kong coin door included, or Nintendo coin door included. So the idea is to cut that bit where they bodged it, and then put in the original. Eventually, again, it's going to be a while, and the side art we need doing, which is a shame. It's, you know, do you restore it, as in getting some new, or just leave it? The sides are a bit, so the T-molding sort of, you know, need to be replaced. The bottom, the bit at the bottom is missing right underneath, but it's not warped or anything. It just needs, like I say, a bit of TLC. Might just drag it out, so it should power up. It should play. Well, I don't know about the joystick. Might have to look at. I don't even know how to get the coin door off. The coin door, the control panel. But see if I can drag it out, and we'll have that. Yep, James remembered, which is good. He's a good lad. That's the Nintendo coin door in there. Okay, have a quick look at that, I suppose. Yeah, this is probably, I think it's just beaten up, but I mean, I restored that Midway coin door, so I think I should know what I'm doing with restoring coin doors. Using a big hammer, basically, smack it into shape and then painting it. And again, it doesn't feel perfect, it's just relatively nice. I've got a friend on UK back called Blazer Fraser, and he restored an enduro racer recently, and it's just amazing what he did. I'm not going to get anywhere near that, but you can see the massive dent in there, but that can be straightened out with a few smacks and things. It's not too bad. I might take it to a panel beater or something, but if I can't do it. But yes, these are quite hard to get hold of. This came with the machine, so that's all good. I think there's some Coimax on the back as well. So we've got RGP on it, sticker on it. So I'm just going to put that on top of my other crap for now. Sort that out later on. So we could try to turn that on, I suppose, couldn't we? Shall I come back first? Right, just put the light on so you can see. So the monitor was a pain in the arse apparently to get that working. The board had a couple of graphics issues, but that's been fixed. Apparently this is now converted to 230 volts, so I should be able to plug it and play. So let's go and grab the cable. Now I'll plug her in. So I've got this at an angle now to get to the back, so moment of truth. Nothing yet. Don't know if there's like a door switch or something. I had the same problem with my pole position. I didn't know how to switch it on. Okay. Firstly, check the coin door. So you can open it, and the you see the bezel has fallen off in transit. It's not in great shape anyway. Might just make another one. It's sort of just very thin card. So I'm not going to put that back on now because that requires taking off the bezel and all sorts of stuff. I haven't got time for that now. But I did find a switch down the bottom. Similar place to the bulb position. I don't know why I didn't look there first, but so now we've got something. Okay, so I can't see if the lights come on. Aha! We do have something. We have Donkey Kong. Look at that. Well, that was a bit buzzy, but that's fine. Cat wants to see. You're not coming in? No. We could try coiling it up, couldn't we? It's not going to work. The joystick's not attached, but we could see. We get some noises and some sounds. Looks like the red's a bit high on the monitor there, but again, let's go up a bit. Right, I don't know if it's going to work, but we can try. Yeah, sound's not on. I wonder if that's because so 2-player button works. I can't see the joystick working because it's not attached, but it's clicking. I've not got no sound, so I think the sound's on the board, so I'll look at that in a second. Yeah, I can go right, not left, because the jump button sort of works. Because the joystick's not attached, I can't actually go left. I should be able to go up, yeah. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna die now. Right, well there's a few things that aren't working. The light, I don't know, is the light working? Let's turn the light off and see. No, it is not. That's okay. Right, so the board. There's sound on the board. I think I need the light on my phone. Have a look. Where is that? I can't see, it's too dark back there. Actually, it's not red. It is a little bit red. A little bit out of focus as well. The monitor needs a bit of adjusting, but it's a pretty clear screen if we come up close. Just some Donkey Kong sounds now, so bear with me, I'll be back. I just remembered something. When I bought this, I was told that the amp on the monitor was missing. So the board has an amplifier, like a few games have on the board, but it's actually on the monitor. So you can either try and get one from America or just buy an aftermarket amp from somewhere, like a mini one like you have in cars and stuff. So that's why I don't really sound. Which, again, I knew that, I completely forgotten. It's quite a while since I bought it, so but the fact it's working. I want to see the joystick, see why it's not attached. I'm quite interested in why that is. I'm just gonna give it a go and try and find out. I mean, if you look at the control panel, there's some pretty good nick. There's a couple of Siggy burns there hardly. I mean, if I do that, that's the wrong place. If I do that, it's just dirt underneath. It's pretty good. So that one needs to be replaced. That comes separate. I know you can take that off. I don't think it's glued down. So, I mean, I could probably get away with leaving this like this, apart from this bit there, it's flaking. So that'll be one of the last jobs to do. Let me see if I can get the control panel off. So yeah, just unclip them from inside there, and if I can lift this up, being careful, one-handed, you can see my chubby hand. Also, if I can just balance this, oops, I'm gonna drop it. See, it's holding one screw, so that's why. So a couple of screws, we have to. That'll be the first thing I do. So I just get it playable to start with. I mean, some of these buttons need replacing. Well, all the buttons need replacing really. You can see in the machine. It's pretty clean. Let me just put the light on. I wish I could turn the light on the phone while I'm filming. It's a pain in the ass. Just do that now. Right. Just lift this up. See, it's really clean inside. It's one of the things that I thought I'd get that one because it's no water damage or anything. I mean, if you look at the original paintwork in here, it's very clean and everything. So I think electronics is the first thing I'm going to do. I know you should really restore stuff and leave electronics to last, but I prefer doing the electronic side of things. It's the bit I enjoy the most. So I'm going to get that working first, so I can at least have a game on it properly. So I might do that a couple of weekends time, or maybe tomorrow. Just get the couple of screws for that. Have to try and order some buttons. I see someone's got some spare buttons. Three buttons and joystick. That's really all I need to do. Obviously stuff like this, where this needs to be filled. I mean, annoyingly the front, and I said that the front's going to be cut for the, it's not wide. I suppose maybe you couldn't find a Nintendo coin or someone's kicked it in perhaps, but it's such a shame. It's just some random generic coin door, but I think. Yeah, but game works anyway. So I think joystick, buttons, sound, and then at least it works. And then we need to do some other bits and pieces, like, well, that's electronics. Lights might just need replacing. Maybe it's not even got a light in it. Get an LED replacement. See if I can source bezel. They're only plexiglass anyway, aren't they? So, because I don't really like getting glass that are from overseas because it smashes, but it's just plexiglass. So, let's see if someone wants one with a scratch in it. Cheap. Anyway, very happy. This is where it came from. Worcester County in America. Actually, we have a Worcester over here. So stuck on there. Yeah, I mean, all the artwork, apart from this scratch here, you can see that better now. Let's see. Some arseholes just put a scratch into it. Like I say, I knew that that was that like that when I bought it, so it wasn't been done trans or anything. It's a bit faded over here, but like I say, the control panel, apart from the buttons, the joystick feels okay. This needs to be screwed in. A couple of screws missing, but all in all, I mean, 500 quid. Plus, I think, what, 100 to get the monitor and the board fixed. But then you got to pay extra to get it over here. It's not a bad machine. Yeah, so some of the T-Mod in really sweet. I think the T-Mod's alright, it just needs to be this little gouge out there. But, like this is, I think the T-Mod just needs to be hammered back in, maybe a bit of glue or something. Obviously you want to paint everything first. And decide, it depends how much I want to spend on it. I haven't got much money to spend on stuff at the moment. It hasn't got a back door, obviously, and it hasn't got a, there should be a bit underneath, apparently, which isn't there. So, do I just clean it up and just do the best I can? I don't know. But, just trying to see, it's still a little bit red. Move the camera away from it. It's better now. I wonder if it's just when it's starting up. You see that scratch? If you actually look at the game, you can't see it. It's just on the edge, which isn't a big deal at the moment, but it will annoy me eventually. So, anyway, exciting stuff. Thanks for watching my videos and sticking with me. Good old Pac-Man will be done eventually. It's just getting around to doing it. So I think during the summer, which isn't far away, I think we'll finish that off. Get some electronics on this done. The publishing works, although it needs TLC, as you can see. Still going to be works. I need to get a PC into it for some PC games. Main machine probably never be done. It's sort of my lowest priority. It's just there for playing main games. It just again, that just needs to be painted, a bit of tidying up around there. There's a beer fridge in there, obviously, which when all this room's done will be used quite a lot. And the 18-wheeler, I'm going to get bits for that slowly. As it's for personal use, do I just wait for the, I think the Limburg emulators are out now, for Outrun 2. So, do I go proper arcade hardware? That's 400 quid for one game. And I only bought this for 100. So, we'll see. I might just use the PC version, but I'd rather have the arcade version. Also as well, if I can use a PC, I can put some other games on it, other racing games and stuff. So, I mean, you can see that this isn't the right sort of steering wheel. It goes around too much. And that's high reverse and stuff, that's why I've got that one there. But yeah, lots of stuff to do. But this is, the fact that I've got this, I still can't believe it. I really want to play a game and I can't at the moment. So that's this week's job, I think. I want to get any kind of updates and stuff. I'll try and get them in a video and edit them. Like I say, time's a bit short at the moment for me. For getting stuff done, I don't have time. But if I do, I'll pop a video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.